Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh, and I like clothes. So today's video is going to be one where I actually go back and reminisce on a year of outfits. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do want to kind of go back and look through the various outfits that I posted, where, you know, my favorite ones, my least favorite ones, and why, and just kind of take a retrospective look on where my headspace was at as far as clothing wise throughout the year. But before I get to that, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. I hope you guys were able to enjoy it with you know, your family members safely. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy. So with that being said, another reason why I wanted to actually make this video is because I wanted to kind of go ahead and reminisce on the various moments throughout the year. I very much associate certain outfits with kind of times, because a lot of times I'll take outfit pictures on trips and whatnot, and you know, there's a lot more context than just me wearing clothes, and there's a little bit more value in it to me personally. I know everybody wants to be perfect, but the reality and the fact of the matter is that there's no such thing as perfect, and so, you know, all I want to do is strive for better. And I think that kind of rings true in any aspect of life. But without me rambling too much, let's go through these outfits. So the first outfit I have is actually going to be posted on January 1st, 2021. You know, all in all, I think this outfit's really cool. I would definitely still wear this today. It's very neutral. I think this was kind of the beginning of me trying to be a little bit more neutral in color and tone. So on bottom we have Guidi boots, which already love that pair of boots with the tank sole. And then up top I have, or above that, I have a pair of bare knuckles pants. Very cool pair of pants, really good for lighter, hotter weather. Not necessarily hot, but they are a lighter pant, so I would think that they kind of fit better in a warmer climate. Above that I just have a regular black vintage t-shirt, and then a Helmut Lang ecru colored denim jacket modeled after a Type 3. I think this outfit's honestly very tame, but very much my taste at the end of the year as well. Of course, a Rick Owens tote bag. The thing that I wanted to kind of draw a little bit more attention to is the actually Atelier Skinosh. I'm not sure if I call it wallet, but it hangs from your belt loop. Very cool. Still one of my favorite accessories to this day. Shout out and thank you to David Mosier of Atelier Skinosh. The next outfit I want to actually bring up is one that I posted on my birthday. It is probably one of my favorite outfits that has very little black in it. Usually nowadays I wear a ton of black, but this one I think actually just looks really good in my opinion. So starting from the bottom, I have a pair of H&M and Margiela collaboration loafers. Already really solid pair of shoes. Up above that I have a pair of Levi's 517s that are kind of like this black, really dark indigo, and the boot cut just fits so perfectly on top of a loafer. Above that I have just a white shirt. I think it's a linen shirt that I actually kind of frayed the edges to give it a little bit more of a raw look. And then over that I have a Capital blazer. This Capital blazer is amazing, makes me look so, I feel like I have two blazers of the same type of color, and one makes me feel like an English teacher, and the Capital one makes me feel cool in a sense. The patchwork quality of the blazer is so good. I also have a ground cover bag, and one thing I wanted to bring up is in a lot of these, a vast majority of these outfits, I'm wearing a mask. If I'm honest, I actually really like wearing a mask when I would take my outfit pictures, because it kind of takes away the attention from my face and basically forces me to look at more of the outfit than my own, like facial expression. I'm not a particular fan of my facial expression in most of my outfit pictures. So the next one that I wanted to bring up is going to be one that I posted on February 20th. Really what I wanted to point out with this outfit that I really enjoy is going to be the shirt. It used to be like a plaid Pendleton wool shirt, but it was like I don't have a picture of it prior, but after I threw it into some black dye, it came out this color and it looks so very interesting, and I'm very pleased with how it came out. I thought it would be just a regular black, but there's like greens and browns in it. It's kind of like a tie-dye camo. Really nice in my opinion, and the only thing about this outfit that I tend to dislike is the jeans. The jeans are a little too skinny for my taste now. I'm kind of edging more towards just wider leg pants in general. Of course, skinny jeans are okay every now and again, but I don't know, I feel like my frame doesn't really accommodate for skinny jeans as much as it used to, at least. The next outfit that I wanted to bring up is posted on March 9th. This one I love so very much, and really the pieces that I wanted to draw the most attention to are actually the pants, which are the Rick Owens Creech Cargo. I absolutely love that pair of pants. They're a little bit too skinny in my opinion, at least for my taste now, but they look really good. Unfortunately, I did let them go. I did sell them just because I would have preferred either a more forgiving material. This one, the one I have, is a little stiff and it kind of limits a little bit of movement, and I would appreciate a bigger size, unfortunately. But you know, maybe in the future I'll get another pair, who knows. And above that, the kind of most striking part of this outfit is going to be the jacket. It's like a vintage, like, fireman's jacket. It has 3 lobster clasps in front. It kind of lays like a motorcycle jacket or a shot perfecto. It kind of has that collar area. It looks so good. I got it from Feel Saudade, a really, really solid vintage seller on Instagram. So yeah, this was so cool. The silhouette of the jacket is absolutely perfect and I couldn't ask for any better. Next up is going to be one that I posted on March 12th. I really love this outfit just in general. The colors are really, really nice. On bottom we have the Guidis, we have vintage Levi's, distressed vintage Levi's up top that I got from a vintage store. Above that, plain black vintage tee. Above that is a Japanese Hanten. Yeah, the pattern of it is just so beautiful. And then I think one that I'm really, really proud of is a ground cover bag that I made, essentially. I actually did put a video out about how I made it and exactly kind of step-by-step how to make it, but it came out amazingly and it's still holding up to this day, which I'm kind of surprised about. But this outfit for me means so much because of the bag. It took me a while to figure out how to make the bag, but you know, I got there and I'm very happy. Next outfit I wanted to bring up would be one posted on March 15th. This outfit is just, the silhouette of it all, I think, is probably one of the best that I've ever put together. So starting from the bottom, I have the Rick Owens level, I think they're called Level Runner 2? Not 100% sure, but they're super understated, even despite them being a Rick Owens shoe. I think it looks great in conjunction with the pants, which are actually a pair of vintage Carhartt pants that I got off eBay for, like, you know, pretty cheap if I remember correctly. They were thrashed, but I did do a lot of repairs to them, and I also kind of changed the shape of the leg. This was my first attempt at trying to change the shape of like a pair of pants, and I think it came out really well. So usually Carhartt double knees actually come in like a pretty loose, or like, you know, not even straight cut, a pretty loose cut, but I wanted to kind of make it more of a boot cut, and I think I did exactly that, and it turned out really well, and I'm really happy with it, really proud of it. Above that we have a, like, again, vintage black t-shirt, and then above that is going to be a jacket that a lot of people have now, but it is like a vintage military bomber, I believe from the early 2000s if I'm not mistaken, but it, instead of having kind of the like ribbed collar around the neck, it actually has more of an actual fold down collar, and I think it gives a little bit more interesting dimension on like a bomber jacket. I prefer collared jackets as opposed to ribbed neck. The next outfit is going to be one that this one is the one that makes me feel like a history teacher. So, and that's what the caption exactly was, like, what subject does it look like I teach? Because I wore, well, starting from the bottom, I wore vintage military boots. Up above that, I have a pair of Stutz Ballet pants. One of my favorite pants to this day, perfect wide leg pant. Above that, I have just, I think it's a Tommy Hilfiger, I thrifted it, but it's a Tommy Hilfiger vest, if I'm not mistaken. And then under that I have just a white t-shirt, and then I have a Harris Tweed blazer. Definitely a really nice blazer, but it's a shape that I'm not particularly used to. I thrifted this one as well, and honestly I think just the Harris Tweed sold me, and the pattern, color, just a really solid buy for me, thankfully enough. The next one I want to talk about is posted on March 31st. This is when I actually went to Arches National Park in Utah, and this was taken in, I forgot what the town was called. I think it was called Moab. This was kind of my first, since this trip in general was one where I knew I was going to do a lot of hiking and just kind of a lot of like walking around. I wanted to be comfortable. It was pretty cold out there out at the end of March. And so on bottom we have the Salomon XT6, kind of a meme shoe now, but super great shoe. I would suggest sizing up because they fit a little small. I have a pair of Arc'teryx Leafroy pants up above that, which probably my favorite like active pant. They're super like comfortable, super stretchy. They come with a built-in belt, you know, what's not to love. And then above that on top I have a Uniqlo Engineered Garments, like kind of a fleece sweater. Love that thing. It is just so warm and cozy, comfy. And that's pretty much everything that stands out in this outfit. It was funny because me and my brother were actually walking around Moab trying to find like the various thrift stores and vintage stores, and we came across these houses that looked like they were kind of made using components of shipping containers. And so I was like, no, I gotta get an outfit in front of those. But that was a different day. So me and my brother Jacob went out of our way to literally go, like, put on an outfit, go back the next day and take a picture in front of that wall because I thought it was just too cool to pass up. The next one I want to talk about is going to be my post on April Fool's Day. I don't know if... Now, this outfit was a whole lot of fun to just put together, and it felt so wrong. So basically the story behind it was I was, you know, thrifting as I do sometimes. So I went out thrifting, and at Savers I actually found a pair of black minimal jeans with the zipper at the hems. When I found them, I was like, you know what? April Fool's Day is like tomorrow or something. I think this is the best opportunity to put together an outfit that I would absolutely never wear. And so I got every hype thing that I could possibly put together. I have Yeezys on the bottom. I have the minimal pants up top with a shoestring belt, because of course I needed to do that. Supreme t-shirt, that one is from 2008, so shout out to my cousin Frank. Appreciate you, Frank. And then a Supreme hat above that, and a Supreme side bag posing in front of my car, which at the time was actually new. I had just purchased that car, and man, this outfit, I would never wear this out really ever if it wasn't just for a joke. You know, if you dress like this, you know, good for you. I'm not knocking you, but it's just not me. The next post I posted on April 2nd, the day after I posted that like hypebeast picture, simply because I needed to even out my feed. But this one, this one kind of sticks out to me because, you know, just to break down what I was wearing, a pair of Guidi derbies. Above I have a pair of Rick Owens drop crotch pants, and then Who is Jakob shell jacket. This one kind of stands out to me because this is, I think, one of the first times that I started wearing the drop crotch Rick Owens pants relatively regularly. Prior to that, I had a little bit of difficulty kind of warming up to the idea of wearing drop crotch like just on my day-to-day life. And honestly, I think that drop crotch, there are two like pants that I just wear all the time now: wide leg pants and drop crotch pants, and there's no in between. Those are by far my two favorite at the moment. Next one coming up is going to be on April 7th. This one I don't really want to talk about all too much. I have the same Guidi shoes that I had in the previous outfit. I had the Who is Jakob shorts, great shorts by the way. I also have just kind of a summery Japanese shirt on. The one thing that I wanted to point out in this outfit is the bag. One of my favorite bags of all time, because of like how it lays. It's a huge bag. It's from Capital. I got it on Grailed for maybe like $200 or something like that, and it is like the different patchwork textures on the actual bag itself is absolutely beautiful. I'm never gonna let this bag go. I have never seen another one for sale, and honestly, if you guys find one, somehow, some way, I would grab it because it is such a beautiful addition to an outfit. You know, after that, I think my feed takes a little bit of a dry spell. Outfits kind of after that for a little bit weren't all that good, but the next outfit I wanted to show was posted on May 10th. This was taken in Newport Beach. Every time I go to Newport Beach, there's always this like warehouse that we usually stay at the Lido Hotel. It's very expensive, but it is a very well located hotel, and really close to it, kind of in the back of it, I guess you could say, there's this like set of warehouses that are super cool, and the textures are great there. So every single time I go to Newport, I take a picture there. But the outfit that I'm wearing is a pair of Doc Martens derbies on bottom. I have a Capital Century denim, the gray pair. I have a Black Means coin pouch. So in my Black Means coin pouch, really, like, I don't keep coins in there. I actually keep a set of headphones in there. I also have that same Japanese summer shirt. I have a white tank top underneath it, ground cover, bag, and then I have a Capital bucket hat. I think this is around the time I started to wear that Capital bucket hat all the time in my outfit pictures. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but by far one of my favorite hats. I'm looking for like kind of the same shape of like the Capital bucket hat, but in black, but I really can't find it. So if you guys have any suggestions for like hats, please put them in the comments down below, DM them to me. I would love a new black hat, honestly. But next outfit I wanted to bring up actually is going to be posted on May 28th. This outfit right here I love so much because there's a lot of memories associated with it. So me and my buddies, Mark and Jeremiah, shout out them, went to Detroit to get tattooed. I did a vlog about it. Maybe not my best vlog in the world, but I loved this. Although I did underestimate how cold it would be in Detroit, which is kind of dumb on my part. But on bottom, Salomon XT6 for comfort. Above that, Rick Owens Berlin sweats. Above that, vintage black t-shirt. And then above that is thrifted cardigan that I flipped inside out. You can kind of see the texture a little bit in the picture, but super simple outfit. But I was so very happy to be in Detroit, and it was such a interesting experience and a good experience overall, and I loved it. And honestly, I want to go back just to get tattooed. Shout out Tyler Baker, one of the greatest tattoo artists I've ever met. Next one up, it's not an outfit picture. It's not an outfit picture, but it is my first ever Instagram live. It was actually a lot of fun. I appreciate anybody who got on that Instagram live. Like, it was so cool to do. I've never done one before, and it was actually a spur of the moment thing. We were just at a cafe, just me and my friends, J-Boy and Mark, and it was funny how it came about because we were like, oh, like, we'll do an Instagram live, but who's gonna do it? And we were like, oh, Mark, you're the most handsome, so people are gonna actually wanna hop on. And then we were like, wait, no, J-Boy has a ton of friends. And then they were like, wait, hold on, like you're the one who does YouTube and posts outfit pictures, interacts with people on Instagram. Why don't you do it? I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize. So first Instagram Live. Should I do more? I quite enjoyed it. I don't know, maybe in the future. Next outfit is gonna be posted on June 5th. So this outfit is my absolute favorite summer outfit. On bottom, I have Guidi Derbies. Up above that, I have a pair of older, I think from 2019, Stotts Ballet pants. These pants, so good for the summer. If you can find a pair, I don't really remember what the collection was called. I think it's the Stones Beneath the Earth collection, but such a good pair of lightweight, wide leg pants. Above that, I have a Rag & Bone Henley on. I love Henleys, just in general. And then obviously ground cover bag, capital bucket hat. Really just simple outfit. There's like no bells and whistles, but honestly just how everything fits and feels is absolutely perfect to me. Posted on June 13th. This was actually posted in front of an IKEA, and so from time to time me and my girlfriend will actually go to IKEA and just kind of like hang out, and sometimes they have pretty solid plants. Right now I'm holding a ginseng. On bottom I have a pair of Northwave Espresso sneakers. Great pair of sneakers. They look very similar to like kind of a Rick Owens Dunk, which is actually why I bought them. And I actually got them on like super sale. They were like $60, so I got 2 pairs just because it was too much of a deal to pass up. And then I got a pair of Vujade cargo pants on. Above that I have a vintage Blink-182 t-shirt on. Super lightweight, great for hot weather. I have a Capital Snufkin bag. Another bag. Capital makes amazing accessories and bags. But yeah, that's a really simple one. June 23rd, which happens to be me and my girlfriend's anniversary, so I decided to post a joint outfit picture. My girlfriend loves wearing overalls, and so when I went to Detroit, I went to the Carhartt flagship store. I don't know if you guys saw that in the Detroit vlog, but I went to the Carhartt flagship store and got us both a pair of overalls. Next outfit was posted on June 26th. This one I'm wearing my CCP wrap boots. I'm wearing a pair of pants that I don't remember where they're from, but they're a pair of black linen pants, and then just a vintage tee up top. And that Capital Snufkin bag. I think there was like a stint where I wore the Capital Snufkin bag almost every day. But this pair of boots in this outfit, love them so very much. I mean, of course, I have 2 pairs of CCP boots right now. Sometimes I'm really hesitant to wear them because of how much money I spent to buy them, but I'm kind of getting myself out of that attitude, and I'm like, you know what, if I spent the money and they're a pair of boots, I'm just gonna wear them. And I'll wear them into the ground, happily. Next outfit is posted on August 13th. This one I thought was really cool because this is also another, like, one of my go-to summer outfits. On bottom, we have the Merrell Hydro Mox. Great shoes, super cheap. Very, very, very comfortable. They're Crocs, but they don't look as goofy as Crocs, I would say. I also have a Who Is Jaco shorts on above that, and then a vintage tee above that, ground cover bag. Super, super simple outfit, super bare bones, but in summer you really can't. I mean, it's hard enough wearing black in summer, especially out here in Vegas when it gets all the way up to like 115, sometimes 120 Fahrenheit. The next one above that is going to be August 17th. The only thing I want to talk about is the boots. The CCP Tornado boots with the scarred horse leather. Good lord, this pair of boots, probably one of my most prized possessions at the moment. Love it. I saved for a while to get them, and I'm super, super proud to say that I've been able to actually get this pair of boots. I wanted to wear them with wide leg pants because I haven't seen anyone wear CCP boots with wide leg pants, so there we go, wide leg cargos. Alright, next outfit picture was posted on August 26th. This one was an interesting one. So if you guys are at all familiar from the drive from Las Vegas to LA, in between there's a stop that you could make that I very highly suggest. It's called Eddie World, like a gigantic kind of like truck stop, gas station thing. Has like a food court that has pretty solid food. Well, in that area, the little town is called Yermo. There is a thrift store there, like a vintage store, so I actually asked my friends like if we could make a little bit of a pit stop and just kind of check it out and see what's up. So when we were there, for one, it was very strange being in such a small town. And then there was like a broken down building that I took this outfit picture in front of. Admittedly, this isn't the best outfit picture I've ever taken, simply because the lighting was far too harsh, thus making my clothing beneath it look super strange. So I wish it were a little bit more cloudy that day, but I mean, you know, I can only say so much. But when we checked out the vintage store in Yermo, it was kind of terrifying. There was like a dude who like eyed us down when we walked in, and then also walked in after us and was like kind of following. I have no idea. I don't think he worked there, but it was kind of scary. They had a lot of really cool things in there, but we got out of there as quick as possible. September 1st, this outfit, I keep saying like, oh, I love this, I love this. I wouldn't wear an outfit if I didn't really like it. So this one right here is going to be CCP boots, the tornado boots on bottom, capital persimmon dyed pants above that vintage tee, and then vintage military flotation device vest thing. Super simple outfit. I mean, I think the beauty in it is like comes from the textures, and I'm still very proud of how this looks. So the next outfit is going to be posted on September 7th. So this one, just Rick Owens turbo weapons, Rick Owens drop crotch pants, vintage tee, ground cover bag. That's all I really have to say about that. But this one was interesting because I just wanted to point out the way I laced my turbo weapons. My God, it took me so long to actually figure out how to lace it like that. And if you were to told me to replicate that, I couldn't do it. I have no idea how I did it. It took me over an hour to figure it out, but I just wanted it to kind of look like a mega lace. But I mean, you know, it's like that. If you can figure it out, good for you, because I can't for the life of me figure it out anymore. Next up is going to be September 26th. A pair of Birkenstock Kyotos, very underrated shoe by the way. I have a pair of Rick Owens pod shorts, as well as vintage tee up top, and then ground cover bag, capital hat. This one I wanted to point out because I used to absolutely hate showing my feet and my toes. I had surgery on them when I was 16, both feet, and I just didn't like showing my toes at all. I didn't like showing the scars, but as I got older, I don't really care that much anymore. And this was kind of my like first outfit. Well, no, I think I can't say it's for certain my first outfit with toes exposed, but yeah, it's a weird little milestone for me personally. Next outfit is October 10th. This outfit, Converse Chuck 70s as the shoe, capital century denim, persimmon dyed jeans, a capital bandana hanging from the belt loop, and then up top vintage black tee and Helmut Lang denim jacket. Why I wanted to kind of point this one out, this is one of my absolute favorite outfits, just because of like the interaction between the background and my outfit. All the colors go absolutely perfectly together. The way that the photos actually lit, it gives an interesting texture to the jacket itself that goes so well with kind of the spray paint in the background. And this, yeah, by far one of my absolute favorites. Next up, October 16th. This one is nothing new. All the items I've worn before, other than the shoes. I have a pair of undercover derbies on, Stotts Ballet pants, the fireman jacket. I wanted to point this one out because I think this is my most liked picture on Instagram. 539 likes. I know I probably shouldn't count the amount of likes, but to be, you know, to get that high is kind of mind-blowing to me, and I absolutely am super thankful for anybody that appreciated that outfit. November 9th. This is when I went to Portland and Seattle, and this outfit picture it was taken with a very good friend of mine, Nick. Instagram handle will be on the screen right now. Linking up with Nick and going to Portland for the first time was one of the coolest experiences. I had such an amazing time. Portland is an amazing city. Talking and chatting with someone that honestly I'd met online, and to see that we have such common interests, it was just such a great experience, and I'm super happy that I did it. So, you know, shout out Nick, taking the outfit picture with his dog as well. Dogs are an accessory. And the last outfit that I wanted to bring up in this video is going to be posted on December 18th. This one is, well, to break it down first, I'm wearing a customized pair of Birkenstocks on bottom that I did myself. Statzbell wide leg pants, Neo Manhattan crew neck, and ground cover bag. So the Birkenstocks are the one thing that I wanted to kind of really hone in on. I'm really happy with how these turned out. I was relatively worried about how like everything would hold up, but this pair of shoes turned out great. I had actually made this pair like, I think months and months, almost maybe a year ago. I didn't record the whole process, but honestly, it turned out so good that next time I decide to do this custom, I will definitely record and show you guys how to do it, because they turned out so very good. But all in all, that is my, you know, rundown of the year. I think the only outfit that I really am not all that happy with, I mean, like, it's an outfit that it isn't bad necessarily, but it doesn't really feel like it fit me, was posted on October 29th. I'm wearing some zip boots on bottom, Vuja Day cargo pants, and then the Budweiser kind of like racing jacket. I really like racing jackets, and I think the jacket itself looks really cool, but the color isn't really something that I usually wear, and because of that, it kind of throws me a little bit. It's not my favorite outfit that I have. If that jacket, if that, like, in my head, I want a the perfect racing jacket is a jacket that has all like the piping, the paneling, even some of the branding or patching, but I want it to be all black to kind of understate the jacket itself, you know, just an idea to throw out there. Another outfit that I'm not, like, you know, completely in love with is April 18th. This is one that I have a vintage pair of boots on bottom, and then I have Shop Don't Tell pants that have like a little strap at the knee to kind of change the shape a little bit, white vintage tee, ground cover bag, capital hat. It was hard to take an outfit picture where we were. I think we were in Fashion Island, and like the lighting really wasn't working with me. Like it was a good trip all around, and I really appreciated it. Fashion Island's in LA, but I don't know, something about the outfit, something about the way it fits just isn't really doing it for me. I think it just might be the picture quality, and that's super important in like when you take outfit pictures. If the lighting isn't right, the outfit just doesn't look as good, sadly. That's about all the outfits. In my head, is there anything that I regret? I can't say there really is. I appreciate just about almost all the outfits that I have on my Instagram, and honestly, I actually don't like deleting my outfits, even if I'm not 100% happy with them, because for me, I can go back and take a look at what exactly I like and what I didn't like. So I try my best not to delete really anything, if at all possible. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think and what your guys' opinions are on my outfits so far. Have they improved? Have they been stagnant? I think that honestly, as kind of an internal struggle here, I think that my way of dressing has become a little bit boring, if I'm honest. It's become a little bit predictable, a little bit more mundane, but I think that actually is because I'm getting a little bit older, turning 26 in 2022, which is kind of crazy, but as I get older, I crave a little bit less attention-grabbing pieces, and I really value anything that has history, detail, texture, things that are a little bit more, I guess you could call them nuanced, a little bit, things that people really wouldn't see on the outside, and things that I appreciate about a certain clothing piece. But as for where I think my taste is going to be heading, I think it's just going to be even like more of a genuine representation of history, texture. A big goal for myself as I kind of get a little bit older is to look a little bit more mature. That's why I stopped wearing a lot of sneakers, because sneakers, for me, they kind of make me feel too young in a way. I know that's kind of like a weird thing to say, but whenever I put on a pair of like Jordans, I feel like I'm back in like high school or early college, just because that's exactly what I wore back then. And there's nothing wrong with wearing sneakers. It's just not something that I like anymore. Of course, I will try to do whatever I can to make my outfits a little bit more interesting, but you know, I'm actually very excited for what 2022 has to offer. 2021 for me has been very productive, and I've had opportunities that I never thought I would. So it's been, you know, blessings all around. Thankfully, I've been able to stay healthy. Me and my family have been able to keep healthy, and I hope that's the same for you guys. On a little bit more of a morbid note, please, please, please stay healthy. Do whatever you can to protect yourself. The hospital I work at is increasingly getting more full again. So, you know, this thing isn't over yet. You know, keep yourself safe. Do whatever you can. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you all. Happy New Year's. Hope you guys have a safe one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.